One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Pittsburgh Pirates. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Danny Santana is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutchen on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Eddie Rosario.
Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple. Miguel Sano steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Hit on the ground to short. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
First baseman number
Kenny
19.
Vargas bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Harrison has it. Throw in time and the side is retired. Josh Harrison comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Josh.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Rosario. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Gregory Polanco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Andrew McCutchen gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
2-0. 2 out, nobody on.
2-0.
Lifted in the air to right field. Kepler moves over. And that ends the inning. Trevor Plouffe makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Third baseman number 24.
Skied into straightaway right. Polanco on the run. He's got it 1 away. Max Kepler settles into the box for his first chance.
Max Kepler.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gung's got it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Brian Dozier into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not close. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Jung-Ho Gong stands in.
The shortstop, Jung-Ho.
First
Gong.
pitch on its way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Just checking.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. So striding in, Jordy Mercer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Batting 7.
Francisco Cervelli, the hitter now with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Oh, ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Hit to short. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Eduardo Escobar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Shortstop, Eduardo Escobar.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Polanco at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll get there as he kicks off the third with a leadoff triple. Kurt Suzuki will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Danny Santana will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne.
Yeah, you've got to put the ball in play right here. A ground ball would probably work as well, as long as you don't hit it too hard right at a corner guy.
1 out and a runner on third. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit to first. Rodriguez takes it in. Thought twice about the plate, but he'll go to first. The tag, and he is out. Eddie Rosario will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Sean Rodriguez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
David Freese set to hit now for the first time. Here comes the first pitch.
David Freese.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Josh Harrison will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners are at first and third with none out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit hard to short. And that's through, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Gregory Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Andrew McCutchen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's 4-2. And he is into second base with a 2-run double. Starling Marte is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
The batter,
Jung Ho Kang will dig in. He singled his first time around. That's popped up now towards short right field. Dozier is there for it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in, Jordy Mercer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
You know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. I wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
That's taken now, and it's 2-0 to the Pirates shortstop. To short. Escobar comes up with it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Miguel Sano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Tap fouled at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Kenny Vargas stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's Harrison for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
third baseman,
Trevor
24,
Plouffe is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. High pop-up. Rodriguez is going to get there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Francisco Cervelli is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First delivery to him on the way. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rosario arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
first baseman, number
Stepping
3,
in and ready for another shot, Sean Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a liner, but a quick glove at third, and there are two gone. Digging in now, David Freese. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Drilled on the ground to short. Escobar is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Max Kepler heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Grounded to third. Freeze is there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Brian Dozier is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rodriguez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Ready now, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And we all know he's a much better hitter from the other side.
A little bouncer. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Josh Harrison comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
To short, hit hard. To his left, Escobar. Throw on to first in time, one away. Gregory Polanco will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. The cutter runs outside, ball one. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Ground ball right side. Dozier gets to it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth. Andrew McCutchen will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Starling Marte digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Kurt Suzuki will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
The catcher, number 8.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
Danny Santana will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And he lays off there 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Chop down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit hard up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Eddie Rosario will stand in. 1 for 2. He tripled and scored back in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Miguel Sano. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded by Freeze. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jung Ho Gong gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that misses inside 1-0. Swing and a high chopper. Plouffe is up with it. A quick out number one. Jordy Mercer will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first two trips. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Francisco Cervelli will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Kenny's Vargas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Marte has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Third baseman number 20.
Trevor Plouffe will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Marte on the move. He gets there, but he missed it. He'll take the turn and head for second. Max Kepler will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cervelli is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Brian Dozier. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1. 3-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Eduardo Escobar gets a shot now. He's set. Here it comes.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Sean Rodriguez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. David Freese will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Gregory Polanco will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Gregory Polanco.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Santana over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Suzuki.
Now here's a fly ball hit out toward Marte in left. 1 pitch, 1 away. Striding in once again, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The left fielder, number 20.
Eddie Rosario will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
And Matt,
Pirates.
they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Miguel Sano strides in, grounded out his last time through. Juan Nicasio is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his... Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Cervelli has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire. Andrew McCutchen digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ryan Presley will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Presley.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Hit hard to short. And taken in out there for the first out. Starling Marte digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Jung Ho Gong will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Here's the first pitch to him. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Kenny Vargas. And they'll need him to get something going here. Tony Watson is on now to try to close things down. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. Trevor Plouffe gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Robbie Grossman will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 36, Robbie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and a rather easy first out. Max Kepler will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Number 52 will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Underhanded flip, 1 there, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his